If you feel like you are busy every single day yet lack a sense of accomplishment, let's have a chat. She might never have seriously thought about her mission in the workplace, but her inner drama is real. To survive, she has to rely on her charm while hitching a ride with the rich. This made people around her drift away. No one wants to befriend her. Years on, she circles Matthew, awaiting his divorce to land the proper role. But then Josiah tells her, "Wake up, kid. Matthew isn't some evil villain. He's just a crafty businessman. He knows exactly what she is and what you want. It's merely a value exchange." She's not going to toss away her family for while you're bearing the blame here. It's time to head back to school. We've got it all settled. That kid felt as heavy as a bowling ball when they got back. Matthew asks his assistant for any updates and seems like she's been charmed by Josiah, telling Matthew that Josiah is just a regular tourist on holiday. Don't overthink. But Matthew remains cautious of Josiah, even if she's not a spy out to cause trouble. Plus, she just can't stand Josiah's smug smile, like she's the queen of fun. The next day, Josiah hits the slopes, full of enthusiasm, flailing like other beginners. After her instructor's guidance, she finally finds her groove. But just as the coach lets go, Josiah goes flying like a slingshot. Talk about zero control. She zooms down the steepest slope without a single tumble, like lightning racing past Matthew. Matthew feels her pride bruised, and in a huff, she chases after, unable to bear the challenge to her face. Matthew's set to beat Josiah, but Josiah thinks, "Help me stop." Not wanting to compete, she grabs onto the suddenly appearing Matthew, and chaos ensues. Matthew gets well and truly tackled by Josiah. With no sign of Josiah stopping, Matthew realizes this isn't just fun, it's a crafty tactic. Without hesitation, she chases after, her competitive spirit making her lose her mind, totally forgetting how to ski or tumble into the thick snow. Overcoming hurdles, Josiah with protagonist luck lands smoothly. But Matthew is so lucky she eats dirt in front of everyone, while Josiah gets a round of applause. During dinner, politicians swarm her like flies. They eagerly invite Josiah to dinner. Matthew fumes but can't refuse. Josiah is on the fence about accepting, but the hotel manager swoops in, saying the chef has set aside a special seat just for her. She's got to go. Everyone is drawn to Josiah, realizing after a few days that she's a real joy. Everyone's having a blast, while poor Matthew sits isolated and angry. Only then does she realize she needs to try really hard to fit in. After the meal, they are laughing and chatting. Clearly, Josiah is the star of the show. Everyone asks Josiah if she has any special plans tomorrow, and with a mischievous smile, Josiah replies, "It'll be jumping down the stairs." "Really? Jumping down the stairs? You're kidding, right? I hear it's super relaxing." "At least it's thrilling, but I won't be checking that out." The next day, with the wind howling, they are back at the dam, and their friends are up high with binoculars. "Why are you doing this?" Matthew is just following George. Josiah doesn't even see Matthew as competition. She's as chill as can be. Looking at the 100-meter cliff below, they are terrified. The instructor warns, many die doing this extreme sport yearly. Subtitles. Josiah holds her breath and takes a daring leap. At this very moment, she casts aside all her troubles, her heart brimming with fearlessness and exhilaration. All she wants is to enjoy every moment, and with cheers echoing, Josiah lands safely under everyone's gaze. Meanwhile, the ever-competitive Matthew starts making excuses, finally claiming she has high blood pressure and sheepishly backs off. Matthew's parachute fail spreads through the hotel, making her the staff's punchline, while Josiah emerges as a hero. After all the embarrassment, Matthew is furious with Josiah, so she offers a hefty tip to buy off Josiah's butler. Hoping to dig up Josiah's background during the cleaning, another adventure is about to begin. Josiah walks her path with adventures galore and finally discovers herself. She sees the world's beauty, but fate arrives uninvited, and she refuses to accept it. On the way back to the hotel, everyone crowds around. No doubt they are all loving this optimistic girl. They tell her there's a charity gambling event tonight she must join and not miss out. With such a warm invitation, Josiah agrees, but first, She needs to glam up. Back in her room, Josiah silently writes a farewell letter, wrapping up everything like a big boss. Josiah arrives at the casino, but fate seems to delight in teasing her. Her luck skyrockets at the tables. Everyone betting alongside her is cashing in big time, while Matthew's luck runs dry and she's sweating buckets. In the end, Josiah wins over 300 grand, instantly washing away the day's woes by night. She's no longer just a girl, but a shimmering goddess. After soaking in the fun, she heads to the concert, sitting down below and savoring the musical feat. But unbeknownst to her, the butler has snuck into her room, searching high and low and finally finding her ID in her bag. Turns out Josiah is just an ordinary girl, and the truth is starting to surface. If you're interested, make sure to subscribe to our channel. More exciting content is on the way.